I want you to understand what it feels like to be the dog. You don't know what's coming next. You don't know where you're going or what you're doing. They might not get it. They might not understand it. 99% of the time when they don't do it right, it's not because they don't want to do it right. It's because they don't understand what you want them to do. Dancing it's a two-person thing. And it's something that when the two are connected and get each other, it's a lot better than when they're not. And you can, it's very obvious. Where's Noah?
Right here.
Come on over here. So Noah and I know each other. We don't know each other that well, but we know each other pretty good. So what I want to do is, this is a very simple drill. Mm-hmm. So we're going to work together. And so what I'm going to do is, and I instantly just took a step back from him because there's like personal space stuff, right? It's kind of, that's just cultural. I have to get pretty uncomfortable here. Noah seems pretty comfortable to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get really close to each other.
Well, why don't you get the next?
And when he flips his eyebrows up at me like that, it doesn't help.
Like, come on, settle down in.
I feel it right now. I can feel that on my chest. I can feel the pressure. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at each other, and I'm going to settle in. And here's the drill: shoulder to shoulder. Pretend there's two bars that connected our shoulders together. So when I turn, I want him to mirror me. Okay? It's very simple. So, just like that. Okay, so we just did our first. Shake it out.
That was stressful.
So I shake it out. I literally settle in. Now that was simple. But what happens is, I'm the leader, he's the follower. He's doing pretty good. I start out slow. The faster I go, the harder it gets. Right there. Right there. I threw one tiny curveball at him. This is simple.
Juke me.
Yeah, this is simple, right? This is as simple of a drill as you can do. But one tiny little thing created a disconnect. We know each other pretty well. We had to work on something there together, okay? So I want you to pair up with someone. If you're with someone, go ahead and do it together. If you're not, do it with a stranger. It'll be harder. I want you to feel awkward. Get close to a stranger. Because it's hard. But so let's get shoulder to shoulder. Look into whatever you're looking into. Eyes or shoulders, whatever you think. And when I say go, you can start to make your turns. Go.
Your shoulders, not your torso. No, your shoulders. My shoulders are moving. Wow. My shoulders, my torso is behind my shoulders. And back.
Go as fast or as slow as you feel like you need to do it to make it be good. And I know this is hard, but be serious about it. Okay, stop. Now switch roles. The other person becomes a leader. Try it again. It's different.
Don't like me. Mama. Do it right.
Okay, everybody stop. Here's the reason I do that drill. There's a couple reasons. Because it kind of lightens the mood a little bit. It kind of gets us to, I heard some laughing, I saw some smiling. It just doesn't have to be all work, work, work. It is work, 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 but we should have fun with it. So, but it also puts us in a little bit of an uncomfortable position. It starts out questioning right now, who's the leader? You got to make a decision. Who's going to be the leader? Now, when we go out in the field with our dogs, there's no options. You're the leader. So if you weren't the person who said, I'm going to be the leader, what do you do when you go out with the dog? Do you leave it up to the dog to decide who's going to be the leader too? Because you may have that in you. You may not be the person that steps up to the plate and says, I'm going to be the leader right now. You may be. You need to be when it comes to that dog. But here's the other part of it. When you weren't the leader, what was more comfortable for you? Being the leader or being the follower? Leader. The leader. For most of you, did anybody feel more comfortable following?
Yeah.
It's a little harder, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing though, another reason why I do this. I want you to understand what it feels like to be the dog. You don't know what's coming next. You don't know where you're going or what you're doing, but it's all predicated on the other partner, your other teammate. You're part of a team. It's not two individuals here. It doesn't work good that way. It's uncomfortable. It's hard. So why do I say that? Because sometimes we just don't take that into consideration when we're on our dogs. They might not get it. They might not understand it. 99% of the time when they don't do it right, it's not because they don't want to do it right. It's because they don't understand what you want them to do. So as a leader, the slower you are starting out, the easier you are on them. Put yourself in them's spot and hope that your leader does the same for you. Start out slow. Let him get a feel. Let him get a rhythm with you. It's both ways. So keep that in mind.